Hello, Chelsea fans. Wow. Chelsea title contenders. It's been that good this transfer window. What do you think? It's amazing. What a week it's been. Let's get cracking. What a fantastic week it's been for us, for Chelsea. Reminds me so much of Mourinho's second coming, a season into his second stint, when they went out and shocked the world and got Fabregas and Costa. When Roman came in, he was ruining football then. They were saying, we're doing it again now with what we're spending. It's a massive statement of intent. And you have to credit Chelsea and Frank Lampard for addressing the issues. So we finished our season 20 days ago when we went out 4-1 to Bayern Munich in the Allianz Arena in the second leg of the round of 16 in the Champions League. And we all know Bayern Munich then went on to thrash Barcelona, caused the mayhem that's going on out there at the minute, and then went on to win the final. And you have to say that you can imagine it was already being worked on between Frank and the Chelsea board. But when that season finished, every single one of us sat there and we were like, right, goals is the problem. We need to be scoring more goals. We need to be creating more chances to score goals. Two players were brought in, Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner. Problems seem to be solved. Straight away, two massive signings. For the money that we got for Eden Hazard, has paid for both of them. Brilliant work. Absolutely brilliant work. Oh, while I think about it, guys, there's two videos on my channel to check out. I'll link them at the end of this video. The Marina Granovskaya Masterclass, where we just pay homage to Marina's fantastic work once again. And Pressure, Frank Lampard. More on that a bit later on. But back to the squad and the team deficiencies that we were looking at. So up top, we addressed the problems that we had with those two signings. Major problem we got is our defence. If I say this to you now, before we brought in Thiago Silva, more on him in a second, and Ben Chilwell, name the best Chelsea defensive line. A lot of people would say probably Zuma and Tomori now, but Tomori, there's talk of Tomori going. Where's Tomori going to go? Why would we let Tomori go? There's talk of him going out on loan maybe to Everton or Fulham. That's surprising. For me, I'd get rid of either Rudiger or Christensen. I think Zuma's proved his worth. I think Tomori and Zuma, their little partnership was great. I think Tomori, okay, he's got a lot to... He's first season in the Premier League, he's still developing, but he's shown enough quality to keep him here. Christensen, I think he's just got to a level, and if anything, he's just hit like a ceiling. And that's it. He's not going to go any further, any higher. And I think that may be a problem. But Tony Rudiger, I said it, I've been saying it before. For me, he's not cutting it. He's too erratic. And I think if you have to be pushed to sell one of the four, I'd sell Rudiger. That's what I would do. He's far too physical. He flies into challenges. That's just my own opinion. And I just think Rudiger is someone that you could probably get quite a bit of money for. Get rid of Rudiger, put Silva in there to organise the youngsters. That's what I would say. That's been the problem for our defence. You just don't know who the best partnerships are. You know, Reece James, to his credit, come in and made that right back position his own, which was forcing Aspi over to the left hand side. Because let's face it, we all knew that Emerson wasn't the best. Alonso's not great defensively, but he's better as a wing back. So that was the issue. It was our defence. And then once again, Chelsea's gone out. Ben Chilwell, the number one target, which we looked like we weren't going to get, gone and got him. He's come in. He's excited. He's talking about speaking to Frank Lampard. They all have. They've all been talking about Frank Lampard and having the chance to talk to him and listening to where he sees them being a fit in his Chelsea team. And they've bought into it hook, line and sinker. He sold them the project. He sold them the vision, and they've all bought into it. And Ben Chilwell, great to have him in. I think he'll be a great signing. He really will be a great signing. And then you look at Thiago Silva. Yes, people, he are saying he's 35 years old. He can't run. What's the point of signing him for just a season if he's going to fail, blah, blah, blah. This guy has been bought in because our defence, our centre-back, or players that are in our centre-back positions currently are here. he's up here. And he's like a John Terry character. And what I mean by saying that, and the reason that Frank Lampard's gone out there and brought him in, is primarily because he's a natural born leader, an organiser, a talker, and someone that inspires you. That's the reason why he's been brought in. None of our centre-backs inspire me. None of them do. None of them give me that level of assurance. And I mean, we get nervous when they get the ball at their feet and they're being played to with people like closing them down. We have to be honest. Tomori's shown weaknesses. Christensen has, Rudiger has, Zuma has. And it's just, they don't inspire us. And there's been a real problem with the goals we've been conceding. No one's sort of stepped up to the fore and gone, right, let's organise this and be that vocal. You know, you see Aspie doing it to a point, but he can only do it to a point. And I said this in my video the other day. Aspie is a consummate professional, an outstanding professional, a fantastic player for Chelsea. He's a vice captain. He's a brilliant signing, one of the best bargain signings we've ever had. But you ask him to be a leader, to motivate people, to organise people, to give people a grab them by the throat or kick them up the backside and give them what for on the pitch if they're not pulling their weight. It's not his game. It's just not him as a person. He doesn't come across that way. And he, don't get me wrong, I've said it before, Aspie inspires people with his level of professionalism on that training pitch and on the pitch. But as a captain, he doesn't. And I think that's been the difference. And we've been lacking a leader. All throughout the season, we're all saying we're lacking leaders. There's no natural leaders in the team. We've now got one. To sign Thiago Silva, someone with his knowledge and experience, and he will playing as a sweeper with whoever's next to him will go as the person that goes to challenge. Zuma, Tomori, one of those two, I'd imagine, with Silva. Silva will be someone that will be calming, but what he will do is that he will put in place, with Frank and the coaching team, he will put in place a defensive philosophy or a philosophy for our back four on how they move, how they position themselves, and how organised they are from the moment he walks in the door to the moment he leaves the club, Thiago Silva, because he's going to go back to PSG as in some form of capacity there, which is fine. We've got no issue with that. But what he will implement and what Frank and the coaching team will over the next season, or maybe two if he gets an additional contract for a year, will sort of bed in and will do us great for going forward for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. And that can only be of benefit. And for all the people that are saying, why have we signed Thiago Silva? I don't understand it. Just think of everything that he brings to that position and to that role. And if he comes in as captain, brilliant. I've got no issue with that because of what I said about Aspie. It doesn't come natural to him, and fair play. So that's what I think. But for the Chelsea board to go out and go, Chilwell, Silva, there's two of your back four. Reece James is a guaranteed third. You've got one more to choose from between Tomori and Zuma, we hope, Christensen, and then you've got to sort out the goalkeeper. Our midfield is set. Wide areas are set. Attacking players are set. We are looking so good for this coming season. And I said it in the opening. A pundit, which was featured on my earlier video today, the transfer news update video today, said Chelsea are now title contenders. It's been that good, this transfer window. So I'm putting it over to you guys. That's the question. That's the subject of this whole video. Over to you in the comments section below. With the signings that we've made, the 4 first team signings we've made, Ziyech, Werner, Chilwell and Silva, just these 4 now, as it is, confirmed Chelsea players, are we title contenders? Or do you think we'll close the gap significantly to Man City and Liverpool? Then after that, add Kai Havertz in, which hopefully will be done. There's reports that Leverkusen are trying to get a replacement signed before they sell Havertz. because once it goes public that Chelsea have paid them 72 million to get the deal done, that the clubs they want to buy from are going to ask for more money, which is unrealistic. So this is the reason for the delay reported. Just putting it out there, it's what's being said on social media and in the media. But once Havertz does get done and come in, where do you see us as far as the title is concerned? I personally think that we are still maybe 1 or 2 transfer windows after this one away from being where Frank wants us to be. I still think we've got the base of a great squad. The additions we've made is fantastic. Youngsters are getting better. They're going to keep improving with experience. We're just looking for that core. Thiago Silva is going to do fantastic for us. But we need that core group of players that go from the goalkeeper through defence, midfield to the front man that we had, that set us in stone or was set in stone and did us fantastic for nearly a decade. Cech, Terry, Lampard, Drogba. We need to find that core. Once we have that core of players, and they're players that you can build the rest of the team around, that's when we're in business. So that's just my opinion. I think we'll be a lot closer. We've got to be pushing for third minimum. Third or second. I don't think we'll quite win the title just yet, because I still think we're maybe 2 or 3 away or 2 players away. But let me know what you think. So that's the video today. I just wanted to get it out there because it's been a fantastic week for Chelsea. Answer the question, do you think Chelsea are now title contenders? And if we get Kai Havertz in as well, which should take us that bit further, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching the video. Please smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit the bell for notifications. You don't miss my videos come out. Let me know all your comments. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you look around more of my channel to see more details. There's the transfer news and updates. There's extended videos. There's a mini series. There's transfer suggestions, all to try and get you thinking and maybe get you talking. But thank you all for your support so far. It's much appreciated. Over 10,400 subscribers and 35,000 now on social media. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your weekend. We wait on Havertz. See you next time.